What hidden secrets buried deep in caves are rewriting history and baffling scientists? These discoveries are as strange as unbelievable, from sparkling skeletons to alien-like ecosystems. Ready to explore the mysteries lurking beneath the surface? Number 10. The Hobbits. In 2003, archaeologists unearthed a groundbreaking find in Liangbua Cave in Flores, Indonesia, human remains belonging to a species that defied all expectations. These individuals, later named Homo floresiensis, but affectionately nicknamed Hobbits, stood just 3.5 feet tall, making them smaller than any known human species, including African pygmies. Initially, scientists speculated that the diminutive size might be due to diseases such as microcephaly or dwarfism. However, further studies revealed these hobbits were fully functional humans, capable of crafting tools and surviving in their challenging environment. Their small stature is believed to have resulted from island dwarfism, an evolutionary adaptation to limited resources. Number 9. The world's oldest winery. Deep within the Arini Cave complex in modern-day Armenia lies a remarkable discovery, the world's oldest known winery. Archaeological evidence suggests that the cave, also known as Turchuneri or Bird's Cave, has been inhabited intermittently since 6000 BC. However, in 2011, archaeologists uncovered something extraordinary: complete winemaking operation dating back 6,100 years, marking the earliest evidence of large-scale wine production. The site, excavated by a team that included researchers from the University of California, contained a wine press, fermentation vats, storage jars, and even drinking vessels. Remarkably, they also found grape seeds, skins, and chemical traces of wine, providing undeniable proof of its purpose. Number 8. The haunting tale of the Crone of the Catskills. In 2016, two hikers exploring the caves of New York's Catskill Mountains stumbled upon a spine-chilling discovery. Hidden in a secluded alcove was a wooden effigy of a woman, grotesquely designed with a noose around her neck and nails driven into her eyes. While one hiker was hesitant, the other decided to bring the unsettling statue home, decision he would soon regret. The hikers shared their experience in a Reddit post, igniting widespread fascination. According to the story, the hiker who took the statue began experiencing disturbing phenomena. Objects moved on their own, loud banging noises disrupted his sleep, and mysterious knocks on his door revealed no one outside. Convinced the effigy was cursed, he ultimately donated it to a museum dedicated to occult artifacts. Since its donation, the Crone of the Catskills has reportedly continued to exhibit strange behavior, fueling speculation that it carries a dark, supernatural presence. Number 7. A new Dead Sea Scroll discovery and a mysterious time capsule. The Dead Sea Scrolls, a treasure trove of ancient texts, remain an ongoing archaeological puzzle. Since their first discovery in the 1940s, new fragments continue to surface. In 2021, archaeologists made a significant find in Israel's Cave of Horror, a site infamous for its grim past. The cave was first explored in the 1960s, where the skeletal remains of 40 Jews, likely killed by Roman soldiers during the Bar Kokhba revolt in the 2nd century, were uncovered. During a renewed expedition, researchers unearthed several new fragments of the Dead Sea Scrolls. These included verses from the Book of Zechariah and Nahum, adding to the rich tapestry of ancient biblical texts. The fragments were buried alongside an unusual discovery: the mummified remains of a young girl, estimated to be 6,000 years old. The juxtaposition of the two finds raises intriguing questions about the cave's layered history and its connection to the ancient world. Number 6. Skull Cups of Guffs Cave. Guffs Cave in Somerset, England, is renowned for its discovery of the Cheddar Man, Britain's oldest complete human skeleton, dating back around 10,000 years. Yet the cave also holds macabre secrets. Ancient humans, including children, whose skulls were repurposed into drinking vessels. Archaeologists uncovered multiple human bones bearing cut marks, strong evidence of cannibalism, a survival strategy in the harsh conditions of the last ice age. Among the most unsettling finds are fragments of 5 to 7 skulls carefully shaped into cups. This process involved meticulous techniques, removing the soft tissues, cleaning the skull, and smoothing the edges to create functional vessels. One skull belonged to a child as young as 3. Experts believe these skull cups may have served ritualistic purposes or been a practical response to dire circumstances. Number 5. Mobile Cave, a toxic hell on Earth. Hidden beneath Romania, Mobile Cave was rediscovered in 1986, revealing a bizarre and toxic ecosystem. Accessible only through a narrow shaft and a series of tunnels, the cave's atmosphere is filled with hydrogen sulfide, creating a constant smell of rotten eggs. The toxic air makes it deadly. Prolonged exposure can lead to organ failure. The temperature remains a constant 77 degrees Fahrenheit, offering no relief from the noxious fumes. Inside, life has evolved uniquely. The ecosystem relies on chemosynthetic bacteria, which use carbon instead of oxygen. More than 50 species have been discovered, including cave leeches, snails, scorpions, and spiders. The king of the cave is a venomous 2-inch centipede, the apex predator in this hostile, otherworldly environment. Scientists hope studying this life will offer insights into mitigating greenhouse gases. Number 4. Neanderthal stone circles, deep within Tunichil Cave. In France, first explored in the 1990s and fully documented in 2016, archaeologists uncovered an elaborate construction of stone circles located nearly 1,000 feet from the cave's entrance. Comprising almost 400 stalagmites, meticulously cut to the same height, the largest circle spans 22 feet in diameter. Alongside it, a smaller semicircle and central piles of stalagmites suggest a deliberate arrangement. What makes this find extraordinary is its age. Radiocarbon dating places it at 176,000 years old, long before Homo sapiens existed in the region. Evidence of controlled fires and burned bones among the structures reinforces the idea that Neanderthals, not primitive beasts, built these formations with purpose. Number 3. An underwater graveyard of giant lemurs in Madagascar. In 2014, paleontologists diving in Aran Cave uncovered an extraordinary underwater graveyard submerged 82 feet below the surface. The cave floor was littered with fossilized remains of Madagascar's extinct megafauna, including the awe-inspiring giant lemurs, alongside bones from some surviving species. These fossils provided an unprecedented glimpse into the island's ancient ecosystem. Researchers theorize the bones were carried to the cave by water currents, where they settled, defleshed, and semi-fossilized over time. While the surface layer alone has offered groundbreaking discoveries, the site holds untapped potential to further unravel Madagascar's prehistoric past and the ecological changes that reshaped it. Number 2. The 100-year-old mystery of Joseph Henry Loveless. Joseph Henry Loveless, a notorious career criminal, was accused of brutally murdering his wife Agnes with an axe in 1916. After being arrested, Loveless managed to escape from jail using a saw blade hidden in his shoe and vanished without a trace. His disappearance remained a mystery for decades until a gruesome discovery in 1979. A family exploring Buffalo Cave in Idaho found a beheaded, dismembered torso in a burlap sack. Over the next 12 years, a hand matching the torso was located, followed by the discovery of legs and an arm. In 2009, DNA testing on the remains pointed to the possibility that the body belonged to Loveless. The mystery was finally solved in 2018 when Loveless's grandson, now 87 years old, provided DNA for a final match, confirming the identity of the remains. The circumstances surrounding Loveless's death remain unclear, though some speculate that Agnes's family exacted their form of revenge. Number 1. The crystallized human sacrifice of Acton Tunichil Muknal. Located in Belize, Acton Tunichil Muknal is a renowned Mayan archaeological site famous for its eerie discoveries. Known as the Cave of the Crystal Sepulchre, Acton Tunichil Muknal is believed to have been a ritual sacrifice site. Inside, archaeologists found skeletal remains, ceremonial artifacts, and altars, with victims ranging in age from infants to adults, some showing signs of skull shaping, a common Mayan practice. The most chilling discovery is the fully calcified remains of a 17-year-old boy, initially thought to be female, now known as the Crystal Maiden. His bones are encrusted in calcium crystals, a process that began after his death. His vertebrae are shattered, suggesting he died a slow, agonizing death. The calcification process has left his body looking like a macabre snow sculpture, forever preserving the brutal nature of his sacrifice. This gruesome site is one of the most haunting archaeological finds of the region. What do you think is the strangest cave discovery? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content.